Welcome to Back in Shape with T. I'm Tarache, and I'm using the Total Gym to make great selections for abdominals. Actually, the rollout might be my favorite abdominal movement of all that I try because I like when I go in the eccentric mode here, stretching myself out. I have to stabilize and use my core, and I flatten it out by pulling the belly button in toward the spine as I stretch. The rectus abdominis totally flexes because it acts as an incredible stabilizer to keep me from falling on my face. So it's working overtime. I never get a contraction like that at all. So this is complete eccentric elongation of the muscle, and it really, really breaks down the fiber. So I think I get more out of abs by doing exercises like the rollout as opposed to doing something like a crunch or a double crunch. The Total Gym is just a superior piece of equipment when it comes to adding in some versatility for this. I'm going to do my knee tucks again, which is another extension, a total functional movement that allows me to do some abdominal flexion. So I'm getting about 30 degrees of flexion at the spine and then good extension there. But the difference here is I'm adding in the hip flexors and the quadriceps. So it's still an abdominal exercise, very functional, very holistic move because I'm also stabilizing with my shoulders and the triceps, and it adds that bit of variety that I need when it comes to doing abs. Here I am doing push-ups. So instead of doing planks, I'm going to work my upper pecs. I'm going to work my triceps and shoulders by doing push-ups in this incline position while at the same time holding in a nice flat back, very similar to a plank. Look at my cervical spine, not there, but before, right there. I was doing a great job. So going from there right back to my abdominal rollouts. This is a great combination of exercises. And when you feel like getting a little creative and not being kind of stuck to one routine, it's good to have an idea of what you're trying to do and mix them all in together. By the way, I'm doing anywhere from 8 to 12 repetitions on all of these exercises. That way, I'm actually working to full fatigue. And as I go down, watch this, I'm stretching here. Even the lats are getting a good stretch. So this is a total functional abdominal routine without necessarily having to add in crunches or sit-ups. From there, I'm going to add in the stability ball because this is one of my other favorite apparatuses to train with. So if I just had two non-traditional pieces to train with, the Total Gym and the stability ball, I would get an incredible workout. So when I'm not bodybuilding, when I'm not using free weights and dumbbells and barbells and some of the selectorized machines, if I'm doing this type of stuff 2 to 3 days a week, I really not only am having fun, but I'm also getting a super, super incredible closed chain activity that allows my muscles to develop in a very different way than when you do with bodybuilding. And it is a great supplement for lifting weights because I'm not really getting a lot of joint stress like you can get with free weights and machines. It's going directly into the muscle, but it's also really more helping me develop stabilization strength. And that stabilization strength is important. My hands on the ball push up. Now knee tuck to push up. So here it is. It's core to upper body, back and forth. Again, anywhere from 8 to 12 repetitions will do you. And trust me, after doing all of this stuff back to back, I'm also burning a good deal of fat. It feels like I'm doing cardio at some point because my heart rate goes up. And that tends to happen when you mix in a bunch of push-ups. So here I am. I'm going to do some planks on the stability ball. And this is great for developing good stabilization strength without throughout the shoulder girdle, by the way. And to mix it up, I might do some side step. So it throws off my balance and I have to recapture my balance. So it really becomes an incredible strain on the core. Not so easy to do. As I, take a break, I'm really breathing and really sweating there. So the core is activated, the pecs are activated. It's great. Here's another one of my favorite abdominal exercises on the Total Gym and with the stability ball, the ball exchange. Getting good extension and flexion throughout the spine. So I'm flexing at 30 degrees of flexion of the spine. I'm not really getting 40 degrees of extension. It would be better if I had kind of a towel rolled under my back when I'm doing this, but this will do. All right, after this core workout, I'm going to have about 5 grams of glutamine. Again, today is the day after my daughter's birthday, and I gained about 6.5 pounds. I went from 182 to 188.8. So I'm going to do some bike riding when I get home. I did a great core workout just now, and I'll have some glutamine. You saw, and I'm going to post and explain to you what I did for my pre-workout and which supplements I took. I'm a big fan of phytonutrients and greens, organic greens. I do them in the most efficient and most effective way possible and the most pocketbook or wallet friendly way possible to get the highest nutrition that I can possibly get. All of these nutrient dense foods into my system, enough water to feed myself. I'm not starving myself. Like I said yesterday, I had 3 slices of pizza, cake, and 2 Gatorades. Today, I'm repenting, and I'll probably do about 2 hours on the bike and catch up with you guys next time, possibly tomorrow. All right, until then, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching the different core exercises that I was able to do on the Total Gym and also using the stability ball and integrating push-ups into core. Remember, in this instance, doing the push-ups are quite like doing planks, right? So I'll draw the belly button in toward the spine like we do with Pilates and keep the core tight and tense as we work those pecs. All right, so everything is an abdominal workout time. Glutamine time now. Catch you guys on the flip side. We are on the flip side, and I'm taking my nitric oxide formula, adding some branched chain amino acids in there to make sure that my muscles have the energy to keep going on this bike ride, filling up my cells and my muscles with all natural, organic, green vegetables. Full spectrum greens inside of one drink. I'm also going to throw in some vitamins in there. It's usually a bitter flavor when I put all of these together. The branched chain amino acids, the greens, and the vitamins. Together, that particular compound doesn't taste that great to me, but I'm adding in the nitric oxide formula to see if that changes the flavor, but I'm only going to put in 4 ounces of water because I don't want to have to be tasting bitter supplements all the way through. And I'm going to shake it up and drink it down like a true brave little guy. And I will let you know what I think of it in 1 second after I drink it. Hopefully it tastes good. Well, I just drank a mixture of all of those things with the NO2. This is the newest formula or the newest supplement that I add to my green smoothie or my green drink. It's strawberry lemonade flavor by Betancourt. I have to give them a shout out, man. That went down really easily for me. And trust me, this is a disgusting tasting formula when I usually put those ingredients in because almost all of the other ingredients are very bitter. And of course, the green drink tastes every bit as green as grass, leaves, celery, dirt. I mean, it tastes really green, really organic, but it's super good for you. But man, this flavor and this particular product made that taste go down. And plus, I want to do a lot more nitric oxide in my supplementation right now during this time, during the pandemic. Just leave it at that. And yes, so big, huge shout out to this particular flavor. It made that medicine go down. All right, I want you guys to go back into the archives and watch a few excerpts from Back in Shape with John and T. I think you guys will get a kick out of what we did here. This program that we did in this was designed for golf and tennis.
This video was broken up into 3 distinctive parts. First, John is going to kick things off with a total body conditioning routine that focuses on functional fitness. Then he's going to kick it over to me, where I'm going to do a total body conditioning routine using water bottles to help you tone your muscles, burn body fat, and lose weight. And finally, I'm going to kick things into high gear with a supercharged advanced fitness workout for all of you advanced people out there. So grab your weights, get your water bottles, because it's time to get back in shape with John and T. In this section, I want you to follow John as much as you can as he leads you into a beginner's routine that covers functional fitness.
The first exercise we're going to do is called the dumbbell deadlift. Our posture is going to be keeping our abdominals tight and our back arched as we go down to pick up the weights. We're doing 12 reps. Is that right?
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. The dumbbell deadlift is specifically designed to help strengthen your lower back, not just for sports, but for everyday activities. This next routine we're going to do is called the tap squat. That's where you, and I like this one because you get to tap that booty on the bench 12 times.